Cause I had something to say, blew everybody away. Wherever I want, dressed in a gown, everybody's like, wow, wait, no one special. Just go into the store. I think I'd have it all. Tell me whatever you want. Picking the plate, being the plate, she's rolling. Never seen her like this. Didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in the way, she's not in a place. She'll get moody. The girl that stayed, this girl for me.
Yeah, you're right.
Peanut, you're fine.
Normally I would be making Ellie coffee too, but she is actually away visiting her dad, but she'll be back later today.
You hungry? Breakfast time! Yeah! Shake. Good girl. Other one. Okay. Okay.
Been sleeping in the library. The entire upstairs is in the middle of renovation work, literally every single room. But it's nice and cozy down here, and it's the prettiest room in the house, so I don't mind. I recently picked up The Artist's Way, and I've been reading it and following it for the past 3 weeks. You literally have to sign a contract with yourself that you will complete it. One of the requirements is to write morning pages, which is 3 pages of streamlined conscious, just whatever comes to mind. You put it on the page, you don't share it with anyone. The author of this book says it will change your life. Even though some mornings I really don't want to do it, like frankly this morning and yesterday morning, that is what I need to do now. Sometimes we all need a little help. Wir haben beide recht. My cat is stronger than you.
Sind deine Töchter lauter als deine Söhne?
Sind deine Töchter lauter als deine Söhne?
I am still looking for the perfect German class for me. I am still learning A1 German. I'm not very good. And I think I'm going to start taking a class in the spring, but so far I've been doing around 30 minutes to an hour of Duolingo pretty much every single morning. Sometimes it's only 20, but I think it's helping. Ich denke, dass es hilft. Mein Deutsch ist besser als vor 6 Monaten, so that's not bad. It's very hard for me though. Very hard for me.
Do you want to go for a walk, Eliza?
Time for our morning walk, and it sounds like there are a lot of birds outside right now, so I will be bringing my wildlife lens. It is still extremely cold here this time of year. The sun was out when I first woke up, but now it's looking pretty foggy, so definitely want to bundle up in northern Germany in January. I do want to introduce you guys to someone who I don't think I've officially shared on the channel, but they're kind of my best friend in Germany. Hi, baby. This is RK, which stands for Rotkehlchen, and I see this little bird every single day. One day I was just walking down this path, and I think it's a she. She hopped on the branch and was just about this close to me on the trail and was just calling to me, just chattering away, would not stop. Robins are known to be friendly birds, but there are a lot of robins here, and none of them are quite as friendly as RK here. I started visiting RK every single day, and about 2 weeks ago, since it was icy and cold every single day, I started feeding her some oats. I try not to give her too many because she has to be able to forage on her own, but I have seen this bird swallow a huge earthworm. I've seen her stop mid-oatmeal to go catch little baby worms. She has no problems hunting and gathering on her own. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but this little bird right here is definitely one of my favorite little beings that I've met since I moved to Germany. I'm the crazy bird lady, but I definitely don't mind it. Moving to Europe is this very romantic idea for a lot of people from the US. I know it was for me before I moved here. Now, as someone who is an expat from the US living in Germany, and as someone who has frequently pursued the seemingly more romantic lifestyles like van life for 3 years, I can attest to 2 truths that I've learned along the way. 1, even if you think moving to Europe will solve all your problems, I can guarantee you that most of them will follow you no matter what continent you're on. Even the really big, scary ones. Sometimes especially those. And 2, even if you're living the most seemingly romantic lifestyle and you're moving from cafe to cafe and you're moving from city to city, living your European dream, eventually at some point, the basic necessities and routines of life will catch up to you, and what once was very romantic will just feel like your normal life. I'm not trying to discourage anyone who wants to move to Europe. If you want to do it, you should definitely find a way. What I am saying is that living a romantic lifestyle is a lot more about pursuing meaning and beauty in little moments and a lot less about huge lifestyle changes. Just some food for thought. You guys, I can hear the mink. We came just a little ways up the river. There, do you hear it? Always looking to see if one of our neighbors come and see how crazy I sound. But if I happen to be the crazy wildlife American living in this remote Dorf is village in German, I don't mind it. As you guys can probably imagine, filming what I'm doing in a day takes a lot longer than if I was just doing what I do in a day. So it is way later than normal, and I am so hungry. So it is time to go home and make some food. We are unexpectedly getting a little bit of sunlight. So I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I'm gonna go ahead and put all of our plants here. This is the best window for sunlight, especially in winter, and it's kind of maybe their only chance to soak up sunshine.
How's it going, baby? Got a little sleep in your eyes, little nug.
I also currently have the house to myself because Elli is out doing some things, which means I can make a big mess in here, and as long as it's cleaned up before she gets home, no one will be the wiser, except for you guys and her when she sees this video. This plant right here was so sick when I got it. It was just at the department store and they were selling it extremely on sale. Originally it was, I think, like 60 euros, and they were selling it for 15 because all of the leaves had fungal infection on them, and Elli didn't want me to buy it because she thought that it would infect our other plants. But I ended up doing it, and I'm really, really glad that I did, because almost all of the unhealthy leaves have dropped, and now she is absolutely thriving. First on my list is this guy. He lives on top of our fridge, and even though he's thriving, I think it's time for him to get some more soil.
Yeah, I think it's time to be upsized. I have been waiting a month to get to this terrarium. I've never done this before. Very, very excited about it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. As much as I wish we could keep playing with plants, there is a project we really need to do, and Elli is officially home, so we need to get outside in the cold and do that.
Change of clothing, because it's freaking freezing out here. We have had this pile of garbage outside of our house for 2 weeks now, but it's okay because I learned how to park our car in just such a way that it covers the mess from the street so the neighbors can't see it. Anyway, today it's time to finally get rid of it. Are you gonna be our helper? You're about to jump in the car, aren't you? We're not going anywhere right now, baby. We're only going to the recycling center. Honey? We got this car for around 2,000 euros when we first moved here, knowing that we were going to put it through the ringer with the renovation work we were doing. And it has already been through a lot. So much so that this seat is really hard to put down. It's the most important one. Thank you. Our one big regret with buying this specific car is it doesn't have a tow hitch, and we don't really want to buy one, which means we don't have a skip, which would be so convenient for putting all this garbage in. But here we are. I am not looking forward to lifting all of this again. Oh no. Okay, this one's ready. You guys, this is nuts and there's so much left. So this is load 1. This is how much is left. I think we're gonna need 2, possibly even 3 more trips. What's your guys' guess? You know, straight now. That's probably good. We're at the recycling center. How much is it going to cost us to get rid of all this?
47 euros.
Every single time we come. It cost us $0 to take down the ceiling, and throwing it away is the most expensive part. That is crazy. And we back for round 2. We somehow have to fit all of this into the car now because the recycling center is closing early. And we really want our path to the garden to not have a bunch of rubble on it. It's nice. I actually thought about where that runs higher. Knees. Now we can take this to the side of the house again. All right, you guys, it is currently 3:45. The recycling center closes in 15 minutes. Will we make it? Otherwise, we're gonna have this car stuffed with all this trash for the next weekend. We made it with 10 minutes to spare. The only problem is we had to go to a different recycling center that is closer by, and this one I knew it was gonna be more expensive, but it's almost twice as expensive as it was at the other place, which is a total bummer. And we even have less in the car, which is crazy, but whatever, it is what it is. We are back home and it is time to take Eliza for her evening walk. We do this every single night, and I think I'm even going to bring my wildlife camera lens back out because I think tonight's sunset is going to be a good one. You want to go for a walk? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go for a walk. Perpetually wearing my very dirty rain boots. Wow.
Und hier sitzen die Kormorane.
Kormorane?
Kormorane.
Kormorane. Ja. Was ist Sunset?
Sonnenuntergang.
Sonnenuntergang. Since coming here, I've learned that I am exceedingly odd to anyone from here. Whenever I talk to a local German, the first thing I'm always asked is, what are you doing here? I live in Schleswig-Holstein. It's the northernmost state of Germany. There's not a lot of people here. It's colder than in the south of Germany. We just so happen to not be that nearest city. We're about an hour and a half from the nearest big city. And I always find myself kind of stumbling over the answer. One, because I'm not very good at German yet, and two, because it's kind of hard to explain. I guess I could tell them that the housing market was really nice here and I would never be able to live here in nature right next to a lake if I lived in California. I guess I could tell them that it sounded like a fun adventure, but they never really understand those answers. But exceedingly, the answer is pretty clear that it's for this stuff. Whenever I'm not renovating or working for YouTube, all I'm doing is coming out here with my wildlife lens and taking pictures and videos of animals. I've spent hours doing this, and if I could make my wildest dreams come true, it would make it so that nature and wildlife were a bigger part of my creative career that I'm lucky enough to have. So we'll see what happens with that. Surprisingly, it's warmer out here now than it was when we were dealing with all the recycling, and it feels very peaceful and calm. But I think it is time to go inside, get cozy, and start a fire, which we've been doing every single day. And we've actually been using wood from the roof that we replaced. Eliza, are you hungry? She says, "Suck up a pig!" Yeah! Roar! Roar, roar, roar! Roar! All right, little duckies. Are you guys ready to go to bed? Are we ready? Are we so ready for bedtime? Bedtime! Nope, nope, don't go back in there. Come on this way. Perfect. Peanut, come on, Peanut. Peanut, come on. She's literally just standing there. And I don't want to move because then the boys will come out. Peanut. Peanut. Peanut, come here, baby. Yeah. No, 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 don't you even think about it. Come on, Peanut. Okay. Ottie. There's 3. 9 times out of 10, they will just go in. But of course, the one time I'm filming it for YouTube, that was what it was. They know how to entertain. Do a little spin. Very good. Do a little jump. Yeah. Sit. Very good. Dainty lady. Very dainty. Very dainty. And okay. Every single log that we've used for this fireplace since we got it has been from our roof transformation. We completely redid the roof on this 70-year-old house, and there were a bunch of studs left behind, and it's all untreated wood, which means it's totally safe to use in our fireplace. Elli and I both thought that the wood would last us through the winter, but we are almost out, which is kind of crazy. But that just goes to show how much we're enjoying having a fire every day and every night. I think I might just get cozy, get in PJs, and read my new book, A Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. Literally just came in the mail. Actually, there's cardboard there at the top. That is the packaging that the book came in, and I really want to get started on it, and it's the perfect night for it. A little bit of sunshine. It's going away. It's going away right now. That's pretty hilarious. Du bist meine beste Freundin und du bist stark. You're my best friend and you are strong. Okay, wait, what? Why does it look kind of crazy though? And I feel really connected to this bird, which is an insane thing to say. Yes, my friends, this is what my life is really like.